Hello and welcome. Today we have a soldier in placements. I was told it was roughly diamond level. I've never seen this VOD before, so I'll be commenting in real time. So let's get into it.
I got him. They might res him.
That's a good saying, dude.
Fuck.
All right.
Is that a widow on top?
It's pretty good for Chase, to be honest.
It's the high ground.
Can anyone dive with me? Cause
Oh, I got a dive and should.
Okay, that first round. Actually, hold on.
That's the high ground.
Okay, so right here,
can anyone dive with?
you kind of shoot her for a little bit, then you realize she has a bubble, then you stop, but then you start shooting her again.
Me? Cause
Oh, I got
So as you can see there, so I'm not a big. It's okay that you react a little bit slowly, but what's not okay is that you ended up shooting her again after you stopped. So just make sure, because this is one of those clear examples where Zarya is clearly just fishing for charge. There's absolutely no way you guys are gonna kill her unless you have like a widow, and even then, like that doesn't help widow too much. Like she's gonna probably just wait for the bubble to die, and then she's gonna go for a headshot, and then maybe you can get in like a lucky rocket and some left clicks or something, some follow-up. But on that note, I think you guys did have a widow. Yeah, you do have a widow up here. All right, cool. Yeah, so this is one of those clear examples of Zarya just fishing for charge. No reason to shoot her here. She's in almost no danger.
Dive and shit, boys. Leave us discord. Get her.
Get
I'm
the
just gonna dive
diamond
my
shits. Yeah, get him.
The
Get
half,
him.
the half.
This is good, this is good.
One, 2 bars.
Okay, wow, you got the kill. Nice. I'm not a big fan. I'm gonna mute this. I'm not a big fan that you got so aggressive. Like, this distance is okay, but then you actually go forward a little bit more. This is quite risky, and I'm gonna tell you why. So, all right, we got Winston up there. Is that Soldier, Mercy, anyone else? And then who's that? Zarya. So, in a high-level match, this flank you're doing is great as Soldier. But as you climb the ranks, if they see this, all 4 of these, it was a Soldier, Zarya, McCree, Winston, they'll probably just dive you, just run at you, and just kill you. I'm not sure who's behind you, but I don't think anybody followed you. So they're all on the low ground. You don't have a lot of support. All you have is Winston, and he just used his bubble. So this was an extremely high risk. I'm not even going to say high reward, like maybe neutral reward for this kill, because you actually do get this kill, so that's good. So let's watch that. There it is. But now you're in danger of dying. I don't think you will, but let's see. Okay, nope, you get away with your life. Awesome. So that's cool. But that kind of play right there, that will get punished at the higher levels. You're much better off staying at this distance, poking, and then depending on what you see, then you can decide to go forward if you're feeling confident. Or just stay back and keep poking and just kind of slowly buy this space. Because, yeah, so, and there wasn't really an opportunity here that was, like, obvious. Like, oh, yeah, I can get a kill right now. It actually took you quite a while to get this kill. I think it was on Soldier, right? And actually, that's funny. It kind of looked like, who are you shooting first? Oh, and then you tag Mercy a little bit. Ah, okay. Actually, you could have gotten both of them, potentially. So quite risky in my opinion to stay up there for so long. Nice, she's out of position. You killed her. Let's see that again. Now, I'm not quite sure why Mercy wasn't healing you here, but I'm gonna assume that she was healing someone else that was just as important. But in this particular case, I don't mind this. This kind of level of aggression here. Zarya was out of position. You punished her. I think your team kind of let you down here a little bit. Who's on? In fact, what is your team? I don't know that you have a Roadhog. Yeah. So again, this is fine in my opinion. I think this is so, like, just to kind of contrast the 2 scenarios we just saw, because in one scenario I said you were being too aggressive and you didn't die. In this scenario, I thought you were actually okay with this level of aggression, but you did. And even though the results were kind of opposite of what I'm trying to argue, the difference is that in the first case, you were by yourself, completely alone. In this case, you were with the support of your team, and in my opinion, they kind of let you down. That being said, you just got rezzed, and yeah, and we'll see if you can keep pressing this advantage. All right, yeah, good. I'm not a big fan of this heal. I'm not quite sure what it was for. You were almost at full health, and I don't think your Mercy's dead, so.
We got a monkey elf. We got They left door build again, so we need to kill that turret.
He's one.
I'm
I like that.
assuming-
I love that you reposition in that moment of opportunity. Excellent play.
Or
Just waiting.
Now you're just
Flowers actually.
good.
Sure,
Shoot.
anyway.
Okay, it's fine,
Yes.
it's fine. Musty's in here.
Yes.
Careful, we're not all there.
Oh,
Get the McCree.
I could talk for so long about how amazing this play is that you just did. So I hope it works out. We'll see if it does. But so far, this is stellar. You could probably use your healing station right now if you wanted to. You're at 150 health. I'd say it's okay.
We have 2 down right now. Soul discorded on top.
Oh,
on top.
definitely heal. Okay, good.
Nice.
They're both so
They might res it.
low.
They might. They go.
Okay, yeah.
Diva discorded
Nice.
really low. Get on Diva. Get on Diva.
Point.
Get on Diva. Get on Diva.
Just wait. Yes.
She's dead. Ulting.
Oh, I'm gonna turn on the volume. That was so excellent. I love it. One thing I want to mention that I want you to start practicing is a lot of times, there's Reaper. A lot of times when you're moving just like a few meters just to kind of reposition, don't be afraid to tap that sprint button to get into that position a little bit more quickly. That's something that a lot of high level soldier players do. And it's something I'm not really noticing you're doing. Obviously, for like long stretches, you're turning on that sprint button, but for those quick little micro adjustments, don't be afraid to turn on that sprint. Let's turn volume back on.
Yeah, what the fuck is this shit?
Oh,
dude?
whoa, okay. Okay, so that play you just did was pretty reckless. If you're gonna make that play, I would suggest crouching, because you actually he reacted very slowly. He should have been able to hear your footsteps. Then do the combo and start bursting him down. So that was really risky.
It's fine.
Mercy dead.
Ryan's discorded. He's really low. He's one.
He's beneath
Literally
you.
literally one. Ryan's
Nice.
literally one. Okay, he's getting healed.
Okay, there's someone
People
top.
one. Old spawn.
He's res again.
Um,
Zen's discorded. Ryan's literally one. Okay, he's getting healed.
Right there, you probably like as soon as you saw that his health bar like dropped. I think from a widow shot actually.
Okay, there's someone
People
top.
one.
Sorry, let me go back.
She's dropped.
Literally one. Ryan's literally one. Okay, he's getting healed.
Yeah, right there. You got to throw that rocket out.
Okay, there's someone top.
You respond about you react about 1 second too late to that. Cause that could have been a kill. Because I think he used Wraith form earlier to get away. So yeah, that was definitely a missed kill. So unfortunate.
Old spawn.
Unfortunate.
Zen's discorded.
This play.
there's someone
Okay,
top.
Old spawn.
He's res
right
again.
here. You had the Mercy with you though, actually. So I would have liked to see you turn around, sprint, and get a nice distance between you and Winston, and then start shooting him. I'm not a fan that you just kind of walk backwards and shoot. That being said, it's not a horrible play, especially since you have Widow and Mercy with you.
Again, Zen's discorded.
And just to be clear, I just wanted you to get a little bit extra distance from that Winston. I didn't want you to just run away. I wanted you to just clear some space and then start shooting.
McCree's in chapel.
Fucking Torb would have
I'm
been
gonna
dead.
jump over. McCree.
Also, I'm noticing that you're not AD strafing. I'm gonna keep an eye out for that, but definitely need you to be more aware of like when that McCree shooting at you. I didn't see you juke left and right at all, so that's something that you definitely need to start incorporating into your gameplay. And sprint earlier, please sprint.
Okay,
You got a shield
McCree
tank. Can
flash
someone
back.
go for it?
You did sprint, but just a little bit too late.
No.
He's one.
Okay,
Probably not.
this is really dangerous. Oh my god, you almost died again. Okay, what you did in a vacuum isn't bad because obviously you're shooting your opponents right
You got
here.
a shield tank. Can someone...
But the fact that your back is turned and also you don't know who's even behind you because you didn't even bother to check, that's extremely dangerous. So in a case like this, I don't mind that you're helping your team collapse onto that Winston and help bring him down faster, but this position you have is so dangerous. You're almost better off. Okay, I'd prefer. Okay, actually, let's talk about this.
Over McCree.
So sprint, please sprint. Okay, right here, if you're gonna do this play, like your position right now is pretty good. I'd probably actually go back just a little bit more so that the wall to my right is acting as cover. Because right now you basically stick like your entire body out and it's exposed. So
You got a shield tank.
you're way too far out onto this bridge. If you had just gone back and hugged that wall a little bit tighter, right now it's kind of to your left and back, then you can actually help out with this Winston. So you could have done that. But if you are going to be this exposed, then you have to turn around and just kill that Zen it was and whoever else was kind of in your way. Maybe a McCree's over there and start dueling with them because having your back turned like this is almost never a good thing. And again, 80 strafing. Please 80 strafe.
Can someone go for it?
Yeah, you're like not 80 strafing at all.
Again?
No,
He's one.
Actually, it's probably an
Ooh.
advantage right now.
Well, that might have been a McCree shot.
that's fine.
Oh, that was
50
silly,
seconds
my
left.
friend. You can't like okay.
That's fine.
And actually, you did this earlier. I forgot to mention this. The healing station. You did this earlier where I think you were similarly like at 20 health or so. Then you got out of line of sight. You put down your healing station, and then like you immediately went back in. Let that healing station run for a second or two, maybe a little bit longer, and then poke out, because peeking out with like 50 health is really dangerous, and as you can see that here. Yeah, and I want to point out that other time that you did this too. I want to go back to that.
See that? Anyway.
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, get the McCree.
We're 2 down right now. Solely discorded on top.
Right there. You put the healing station down, and then you immediately start peeking again.
Oh, dude.
Nice,
So
nice.
this time you didn't get punished, but the second time you did get punished. Actually, I think I've reviewed enough of your VOD because I think I have plenty of feedback to give you already. So 80 strafing, please 80 strafe. As we just saw, healing station. Make sure you let that when you take that much damage and your opponents know that you're in that position. Take a few seconds, let that healing station tick a bit, and then peek out. Don't turn your back to your opponents. Definitely don't do that. Sprint more, like, for those micro movements, and just try to be a little bit more aware of it. Try to turn that puppy on a little bit sooner. Puppy on. Why did I say that? I never say things like that. What else? Rocket usage has been okay so far. Like we talked about, kind of that balancing that aggression, like earlier when you got really aggressive without any support from your team and literally 4 other opponents nearby. That was not great. That was really risky. Because your opponents can punish that and they can snowball off that and get like really nice defense for a while. And then later you had that more aggressive play where you're going for an out of position Zarya. That was, in my opinion, that was fine. To kind of go back to that, you probably didn't have to be so close to her. You would have been better off if you were just a little bit further back, like a soldier. You want that kind of like 15-ish meter range, 20-ish. I don't recall exactly where his fall off starts. I think it's around 20 or 20 something. So you kind of want to keep that range, and obviously your aim has to be good. But I mean, if you want to play soldier, you're just gonna have to have good aim. So kind of going back to that Zarya play. Yeah, maybe the one thing could have been better was maybe not being so close to her, and you probably wouldn't have died if that was the case. Okay. Yeah, I hope this was helpful. I think you have tons of stuff to work on. If you can work on all these things, this will easily elevate you like a ton. So this should be useful. And then maybe in a month or a few months, you can submit another VOD, and maybe you're at that point, you'll be at the next level. So cool. Hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, please like the video and please subscribe. Thank you.